Hi guys, and welcome to my very first get to know me video on this channel. If this is your first time here, hey, my name is Linda. You can call me Fiona. If this is your second time here, if you've been here before, hey girl, thank you so much for coming back. I hope that you will stay and that you will enjoy this video too. If you're new, I would really consider that you subscribe, or that you also check out the videos that I have on this channel. Alright guys, this is a get to know me video, but we're gonna keep it very casual here. You know, your family here. Like it's not that deep. Like we just like spend time together and like go on this life journey together. So I wrote a few things down so that I stay on track and like I remember or like put my questions in a sequence. So let's get started. Okay, so I put a question box on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram, and to be honest, I got one response and one question, to which my phone is actually charging, so I'll try and rephrase the anonymous question and I will respond to it. But other than that, I just looked at the videos, get to know me videos, and I saw how people kind of like introduce themselves and talk about themselves. So I thought, you know what, there are new people on this channel. They're also maybe people who are watching, they're considering subscribing, but it's like we don't know this person, like what are you even about? And one thing that I'm not good at is keeping up with life updates and just like telling information as it is what's currently happening. And so you guys miss out on a lot, and I thought let me try my best to do a lot more in-person, real-time sit-down videos, and most importantly a get to know me video. My first name is Fiona, my second name is Linda. I do have a third name, and then my last name is Nyakujga. I do prefer to go by Linda now, but regarding like documentation, paperwork, all my life growing up I've been Fiona, hence I give you guys two options. So I was born in, I'm originally from Zimbabwe, so I was born in Harare in Zimbabwe, and I've also met some people in Canada who don't know where Zimbabwe is. It's in the southern part of Africa, close to our neighboring countries over there, like South Africa, Zambia, Mozambique, and Botswana. That's as far as I know. I was born in Harare, but I was raised in a small town called Kadoma, and so I did grow up in Kadoma for about 12 years of my life, and then thereafter I did move to Harare, and that's where I also lived. My first language is Shona, and I absolutely love Shona. Like I studied Shona in high school and it was one of my favorite subjects, and so that's my first language. And my second language is English, and I'm proud to say that because it's okay that your native language is your first language. It's okay to say that. So yeah, I do love my language. My parents are both Zimbabwean. Unfortunately, they are late. They're no longer with us, but they raised me, and thereafter, upon their passing, as I was entering my adolescence and teenagers, I was taken care of by my guardians, and so those are my relatives that pretty much take care of me up until I finished my high school. You guys, I'm so hot, I'm so nervous. Like I don't do sit down videos like this, but thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will watch until like the end. So I'm a Christian. I was born a Christian. I grew up in the Seventh-day Adventist church. I did transition into a Pentecostal church. I think it's called Apostolic Faith Mission. I'm used to just calling it AFM, and I did transition into 2 to 3 other different churches, but nothing far from Christianity. It's very fairly close, and like Christianity is really important to me. I feel like that is my foundation, and my identity is of course like in God and in Jesus Christ. I am the second child in a family of 2, so I'm like the second sibling. I do have an older sibling, and we live in separate countries, and we've lived in separate countries since I was like 12, so it's been like that for a really long time, and I'm sure it'll continue to be like that. I do have a half brother, but he's my brother. I just needed to mention that he's absolutely amazing. We're close, and so I just didn't want to get through this video without mentioning him because he plays a huge role in my life. So I finished my high school and I did fairly well. At the age of 19, I did move in with a partner, and I thought I was all grown up and I was ready to start a family and to get married. In those 10 years, that marriage lasted 10 years, I had kids. So I have 2 daughters, both girls, and they're absolutely my world, and they are like the most amazing little people I've ever met, and I can't wait for them to grow up and just to see more of them and just how incredible they are. They keep me grounded, they guide me in some areas, and they educate me in some areas, and I spend time with them. We have fun together. They remind me to take care of myself, and they're absolutely amazing. There's so much I could say about them. Like, they're just incredible kids, and I feel so blessed. Okay, so during the course of our marriage, I did go to like a college, like a local college in Harare, and I attained 2 diplomas in community development and something, I just forgot the term, and then I did start my social media. Well, I started like a little online makeup business, I guess. I was doing makeup. I taught myself how to do makeup on YouTube in the year 2012, 2013. So by the time I reached 2017, like, I knew how to do makeup on clients and bridal makeup, and so I started my own business. It was called neendicollection, and it has like a personal meaning to me, and I had clients. I would do bridal makeup, graduation events, dinners, anything, date nights. I would do, like, have clients come over to my home, or sometimes I'll do house calls and I'll do their makeup, and I did very well. Like, I built like a really good clientele, and it was great. I loved my job. I loved what I did. I didn't have everything I needed at that time, but I was able to do so well with that, and so while I was working for myself, I got approached by a local company, a beauty company. It was an online beauty company, but now, as far as I know, they might have taken a break or they're closed, and this beautiful young lady approached me with her company. She was the CEO, and she wanted me to be her head makeup artist and brand manager, and I was offered a contract, and so I worked as well. I did take a lot of positions. I was also a sales representative, and so because everything was online, it was far easier for me to kind of like handle everything down on the ground in Zimbabwe. And so I did that, and it was absolutely amazing. It was incredible. I would have loved to see that business go further, but then at the same time, that's when I was planning to move to Canada, and there was a plan along with the family I had now, and so I'm trying to stay on track. And so I moved to Canada in the year 2021. I did start my social media in the year 2019. I was posting beauty content. It was like trending at the time. It was a lot, and I was a makeup artist already, so it made sense to me. I built a community on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, please do make sure you consider that. Shameless plug. And then I was doing videos. I did transition into more of like travel videos, just because my life was getting a little busier with the visa preparation and everything. So yeah, I did travel videos. I was showing Zimbabwe, and a lot of people in the diaspora were interested in that content. The content did so well. Some videos went viral. That was really good. It boosted my community and growth, and more people subscribed. And then people were able to see, I started documenting the journey to Canada, and a lot of people were engaged in that content as well, and it did so well. And so I built up to about like 800 subscribers or more on that channel, which is absolutely incredible. I did mix a little bit of vlogs here and there because I do actually enjoy vlogging, and I find it easier, especially as a mom with kids. And so 2021, I moved to Canada with my then family, and so I got here settled. I did enroll into a local college, and it's called the Nova Scotia Community College, and I did study business administration I was supposed to study for 2 years. I studied a year and a half, and I could not finish for personal reasons that you guys will know eventually. And then I didn't finish, yeah, for personal reasons, but at the same time I guess the details will come later. But at that time I was going through a separation and divorce, and so I then transitioned into becoming a single mother, and I moved with my children, and we started to build our lives from scratch, literally from scratch, as an immigrant living in Canada with absolutely no family, no help, until we started to seek help, and we were able to find help and assistance along the way, which has led us to this point, and ongoing support. I did end up withdrawing from my program, and I moved to a new program, which was the Continuing Care Assistant Program. You can call it nurse aid, you can call it personal support worker, you can call it, they have another term for it, nurse aid, personal support worker, Continuing Care Assistant, which is CCA, or caregiver. And so that was a year program, and I passed. I graduated in the year 2024, and I was able to get a job immediately after my mentorship. I got a job, and so I'm employed, and I am 3 years into my separation and divorce. That is not yet final. I'm still in court, and so that's like an ongoing process, and I've shared a little bit of that, and it has made me stronger. That's what I can say it in a few words, that entire journey. And so with that, with content creation, there was some issues pertaining like my initial account and court, and my content creation being brought into question and into court, which at that time, to which even till now, I do not earn from content creation. And so with that, I felt it was just a natural thing for me to start a brand new channel, start over. And so I started this channel that you guys are on, and I am trying my best to build from scratch. It is not easy, because it's just not easy. It's not easy to convince someone to subscribe. It's not easy to, I find that when you're subscribing to a channel, you ask yourself, why should I subscribe to this person? Like, why should I continue to watch their videos? And mostly I find that maybe entertainment or educational, and for me, I kind of fall in between ish, somewhere there. And with that I'm planning to bring a short series, and we'll test it out and see how it goes, regarding moving to Canada. Any questions that you have, like, I will do my best to answer, but I'm likely gonna cater more to my people, the people in Zimbabwe, and just answer any questions they have about life in Canada and moving to Canada. And I will respond to the best of my ability, because I have been through the immigration system for 4 years now. Like, yeah, I have a little bit of knowledge about that. And so yeah, I'm still a content creator. I am a single mom. I am navigating just motherhood, work, content creation, and healing, most importantly, and of course, like court and divorce and separation and all the things that come with that. But yeah, that is me. I do have a lot of cousins and sisters and brothers and cousins and relatives, and so I find that that's where my friendships are. That's where I pour more into, and they pour into me. And so I love my family so much. It does not matter if we haven't been in contact with for a while or not, but I cherish my family so much, and the people that are close to me. Okay, so I thought I'd save the best for last. I got a question on my Instagram, and I will not say your name, but anonymous, you asked me about sneak peeks that I've been sharing on my Instagram stories. I'm very active on my Instagram stories lately. I've been active, and I don't have my phone right now, so please forgive me for just rephrasing your question. But you're asking, like, there is a person that I've been featuring and highlighting or kind of like hinting that I'm likely seeing someone or spending time with someone special, or like a partner or something of some sort. Okay, so yes, I am. Guys, let me tell you one thing. I'll say this in Shona, but I might mix because some words are like failing me lately. It is the hardest thing to be a content creator, and words are one saying what's going on in your personal life regarding like your love life. Married people are married, like that's pretty clear, that's pretty standard. Whether we see the spouse or we don't online, we know like so and so is married. And then for people like me who are single mothers, like it's the baby daddy or I'm meeting someone new. And trust me, I'm not going back. When I move forward, I completely move forward. So that's very clear. So it's hard, I tell you. I've met people, I've spent time with people, but it's been the hardest thing to not tell you, and I don't know why. And I know some people say move in silence. You should not move in silence. I've tried moving in silence. Guys, moving in silence does not do anything for you. It depends. I think Panama stage is a move in silence, and I'm not saying with the number move in silence, Nakato move in silence to some extent. But it gets to a stage where you feel like, okay, you and your person are somewhat established. Nothing is guaranteed. I don't know if this person will be here any longer or even tomorrow, but I find joy in bringing you guys along the journey. And like, if I have a person who's special in my life and they're making me happy, I want you to see that, and hiding that, I've tried to hide it. It's so difficult. And so yes, I am seeing someone, we are talking, I am seeing this person, we do spend time with each other when possible. We're actually in the same line of career. He's in healthcare and I am. And what more do you guys want to know? I think that is really it. I can't expand more on that because this is, at the end of the day, this is my channel, this is my video, this is my content. And so yes, you are likely to see him around, but even when he stops showing up, guys, like, I will give you a life update. This time I'm committed. I will talk to you and I will tell you what is going on, okay? Because yeah, I absolutely have no shame regarding that part of my life. I'm a human. I seek connection, and it is a natural thing to love and to want to be loved, and it's okay. And I'm a single mom and I'm navigating that aspect. It's not easy, but I'm doing it, and it's okay that I'm doing it. And it doesn't have to be something solid, secure, sealed in order for me to come here and say, hey, I went on a date. Like, no. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope I answered that question. I hope I did. But it's been beautiful, it's been lovely, it's been a lot of work in progress, because when you bring two lives together, like, it's a lot to to put together. But I'm happy. That's what's important right now, and one day at a time. No, we don't focus on the future, focus on here and how I'm feeling right now in this moment. So that was a really long answer, but yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you know me a little bit better. If there are any questions that I didn't answer or some parts that seem unclear, it's okay to send me a DM or like text down here below and comment and just let me know, and I'll do my best to reply. But yeah, I usually just share information on a need to know basis. But yeah, don't mind my background. I thought I'd talk about this later. We have a lot going on in the home that I will be sharing with you in the upcoming videos. But yeah, I had a good time chatting with you. This is just so different. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you subscribe. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video real soon. Bye.